Hi, welcome to day 2 of the Less But Better challenge. So we're still thinking about time. We have 3 days worth of consideration on time. So day 2 is really going into depth on this idea that we think the future is going to be less busy than the present. That as long as you kind of go along with that idea, you will fall into the trap of putting things off. And so that can be as simple as the I'll start on Monday, or the I'll start after half term, or I'll start after the summer holidays, or I'll start after Christmas. So sometimes I see that the school, this particularly happens to mums, but I see that the school year sends people off on this kind of on it off it cycle where January they go hard on, lasts till, I don't know, mid-February, or even, February half term, and then things are out of routine and they may fall off a bit or completely. Then we may get a little refocus around Easter time, thinking, I want to get, in better shape for my holidays. I'll get a bit more of a refocus, and then stuff starts to go out of shape again towards the back end of the summer term, when there's lots of events and other stuff happening, and weddings and weekends and all this. Fall off again, then think, there's no point dealing with it now because it's summer holidays. So we go through the summer, get to September, which is where we are right now when I'm recording this. We get that feeling of like, right, let's get stuff sorted out again. Lasts maybe till October half term, and then essentially it all goes wrong till Christmas, and we go around again in January. So that was very long-winded, I know. But if you recognise that cycle, we need to do something differently. So one of the reasons why that keeps happening is this idea that it's busy now and it won't be in the future. So what I would like you to consider today, your journal question for the day is, what small thing could you do tomorrow or today, if you want, that your future self would thank you for? So, whatever day it is that it's day 2, isn't it? So probably you're doing this on a Tuesday. Don't wait till next Monday. What could you do today or Wednesday? All right, some of the reframes that I want you to think about are, remember, choice is kind of running through everything we're doing in this challenge. The idea that you can do anything. You can pretty much do anything you want with your time. But what you can't do is everything. So if you are every day starting with a list of things that you won't get finished, and sometimes even when you feel stressed because you're not getting stuff finished, you actually make your list longer. I want you to think about this idea of choosing what is important now. So nice little acronym. It's not mine. It came from that book I told you about, Essentialism. What's important now? Win. Okay, so at any point during the day where you're sort of dithering and like, what should I be doing with my time? What's important now? Let's ask ourselves that. Okay, so try to notice when you have a choice. So your choice is, you could do A or B or C. When you're looking at your list and you're trying to pick which things to do, all of these things are choice moments. They're a little bit exhausting, so we'll talk about that later on, about how to manage choices. But just become aware of the ability to say yes or no to stuff, or cross things off your list and go, I'm not going to do that, actually. So today's about editing. Have a look at your list, take stuff off it. Start the day with a smaller list of things that you think you realistically can actually do. Start with the most important ones. What's important now? Ask yourself that during the day, and try to think of something that's maybe not got a deadline, that's been sitting on your list for ages, that your future self would thank you for if you got on with it today or tomorrow. Okay, I don't want this video to be too long. The last thing that's mentioned on the Podia list for day 2 is making decisions that can save you future decisions. And I often talk to people about that with their food. So an example would be just having maybe 3 breakfasts that really work well for you, and just deciding that those are your breakfasts. You're not going to get up every morning and go, what shall I have? Even it could be 1. At the moment, I'm in a really busy period. I literally have the same breakfast pretty much every day. And that takes a decision away. I decided it a while back that that was a good one. It works for me for lots of reasons. And I just decided, right, that's what I'm going to have. And then I don't have to think about it anymore. Where else can you find decisions that get rid of other decisions? All right, have a good day too. Don't forget to put some thoughts and ideas in the group so that everybody can start to share stuff. That would be really cool. All right, take care.